Recently, Valve decided to cut a few maps from Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Amongst them, such classics as DE Aztec. Well, not that popular, but indeed a classic. Even when you subscribe to them in the workshop, you cannot open them, since the map file itself has been completely removed. So yeah, it's pretty hard to play them these days. And amongst the cut ones, there's also DE Vertigo. Vertigo also as well, not such a popular map, but to me, personally, I hold several memories of this quite dear, especially from the old 1.6 days. And I just found out that that Counter-Strike Online 2, the Asian spin-off on the Source engine, the one that's not available on Steam, sadly, because it's actually quite fun once you forget about all the crazy shit. But yeah, you can configure bot matches to be kind of alongside the original. So as soon as you get to the more regular part of the game, it can be quite fun. And some of the map remakes are really good. At least visually. A while ago I showed the remake of Estate, Prodigy, and to me personally, Prodigy had some really nice spots. Of course it is the older version of the Source engine, so the 2004 Source engine or 2007 version. That's not as beautiful as the modern version, or let's dare to talk about Source 2, yeah. But still, they did a lot of it, and Vertigo is one of these newer remakes, and let's have a look at it. So to start off, I want to take a stroll over DE Aztec from Counter-Strike Online 2. And as you can see here, with this little corridor, it is a remake of the 1.6 version, or the Source version. Because this part of this little corridor had been cut from Counter-Strike Source. Oh yeah, I only got 8,000. As you can already see, oh yeah, cool, I got a pistol bug. And that's proper again. Well, as you can see, the detail level is very high. Of course, the texture quality is not that amazing, but that's due to the old engine, to the old version of the engine. But the level of detail is rather high. And have you seen that micro lag? We got that very frequently because I am not playing this game on my own computer. I am playing on a Chinese server. These bot matches are hosted on Chinese servers, which is, yeah, absolutely amazing. So let's take a look at the bridge. And I think, except for the water does not look that great here. However, the rest surrounding it looks pretty beautiful. At least in my opinion. I'm a fan of this type of remake. It looks gritty, it looks dirty, it looks old. And the visibility is admittedly often not that great because characters don't stick out from the background too much because of the fog and the rain and the overall, it's very brown and greenish. But I think it purely from the visuals, it looks pretty good. For this rather odd free-to-play game, I think they did a quite good job with the remake. Even the weather effects do sound pretty nice. Of course, Counter-Strike Global Offensive's version with the helicopter flying away and stuff, well, it looked pretty good as well. But in some areas, I think this looks better than the CS:GO variant. So yeah, let's try to explore the terrorist spawn. Maybe go down here a bit. And, yeah, as soon as you run into teammates, you start bouncing around like this.
Triple kill.
Oh. Screw it.
Multi-kill.
Screw you, bots. So, on my way to the terrorist spawn now, and this whole area here also looks quite nice, I must say. Of course, it's nothing special. It doesn't have an amazing landmark here, but I think they detailed it very nicely. And here we have the corridor that has been cut in the CSGO version. Damn it. The bots are incredibly stupid in this game. Sometimes they just kill you without any warning, and sometimes they just stand around and do nothing. And here we are in the corridor that has been cut from the CSGO version. That leads up to the the T-spawn. Quite nice that they retained it. Generally, all the remakes from Counter-Strike Online 2, they are remakes of the 1.6 version and not CS:GO or Source, which is quite nice. I really like that. It's I think they really created the map in a way that, well, it makes it look larger and very nice actually. So I think next let's have a look at yeah, oh, I will screw this up. Next, let's have a look at the Vertigo. I think that one looks also kind of nice. Amazing ragdolls. See you again on Vertigo. So here we are again on Vertigo. Well, a very clean remake. Let's take some classics. Let's have a look around. What I noticed first on this map is you cannot fall down anymore. Everything has been walled off with glass, so no chance of falling down anywhere. It's a way of making the game easier, but also kind of taking the fun out of it. And yeah, the door remained. Again, this is a port from 1.6, and as you can see in these areas here, quite a clean look. One that I personally like, and especially this area looks beautiful in my opinion. This model up there of this flying device, quite nice, and also the custom models made for this map are really nice. Of course, the texture resolution could be better, but yeah, actually, not that bad. Yay, terrorists win. The CSGO version had, well, they opened up the map, letting more sunlight in and making grenade throws a bit easier. And also this road here was opened. Here you have to run around just like in the oh cool, I got this overpowered strange gun. Yeah, this was opened up, and here of course they retained the 1.6 style. Also they did not add the ladders like in the 1.6 version, CSGO version. But quite nice. I like this clean style. It looks visually very appealing to me. Of course, if they would do this style in a more, well, modern engine in the Global Offensive version, it would look better. But even here they had the air ducts. It was quite nice. They remained lovely. Yes. These bots are so idiotic. And the ragdolls are hilarious. The ragdolls are exactly as stupid as they were in Counter-Strike Source. Great fun. I like them. They look hilarious to me. Kind of reminds me of playing Half-Life 2 Deathmatch when you nail people to the wall with the crossbow. That means, generally, I love the crossbow. I play a lot of one-on-one with friends and just crossbow only, nailing us to walls with rebar. The crossbow was pretty brutal. I mean, imagine a crossbow shooting glowing rebar. That's pretty brutal. So yeah, I think you got a nice impression of this map. Like, let's take a look at the skybox real quick. And as you can see, this skybox is basically a screenshot from Google Maps, or Google Earth rather. The CS:GO variant had actual small models down there. I think it looked a little bit better. At first glance, this looks pretty good, but if you take a look at it for more than 1 second, you realize, oh, it's just a flat photo. But yeah, generally I like the map. It's also these areas that you're not able to reach make the map look a bit bigger, and give you the impression that it's all a part of a big skyscraper. And of course, the models are slightly repetitive, but generally I appreciate this style of map. Also, this area down here, the lower part of the ramp, looks absolutely stunning. Of course, well, stunning, maybe a bit of a big word, but the whole map has a bit more of an hospitable tone. Warm colors, good use of lighting. I personally like it, and I would like for the CS:GO port, if they make a remake, the CS:GO remake of Vertigo, to be similar to this. Clean, warm colors. I am a fan of that. You've seen a while ago, I made a video about the remade version of how is it called? Mansion? Estate? Yeah, Estate. CS Estate. Very, very beautiful remake. Visually, these maps are absolutely stunning, and I like that. And yeah, got stuck here in the corner. These maps are not optimized very well, and you have textures flickering around here. By the way, that's a thing that you wouldn't see in modern map making. Yeah, this is all done with brushwork. Something that for modern map design is an absolute no-go. So what do you think of these remakes? I personally enjoy them, at least visually. Gameplay-wise, yeah, of course, this is the strange free-to-play version of Counter-Strike Online, the awkward spin-off. I would love to have. Did you just throw a grenade and damage me? You're an absolute idiot. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and what the fuck? See it? The magazine? Yeah, this game is absolutely filled with bugs like these. It looks pretty ridiculous. Did I just walk past him? Okay, cool. This is an absolutely amazing game. So, have a nice day, and as always, goodbye and guten Tag.